Well, I can't believe my luck. I fixed the bike yesterday and set off this morning to pick up the TET where I left off before I did my Scotland trip. And when I set off, I found that my rucksack was just pushing me forward all the time, catching on my luggage, because I decided I was bringing the tent and everything this time, which is the big bag on the top there. And it was just getting in the way of my rucksack. So I did about 10 miles and thought, I can't ride several days like this. So I went back home, emptied the rucksack, got a smaller camelback, repacked everything, set off again. I've been riding for a couple of hours to get to the place just outside, a place called Slowit, typed Slaithwaite. So I've basically just got past the place that I've wrecked the TET up to previously, and we've got a rear puncture. Just noticed as I've pulled into this farm track, I've got a flat. That's the first puncture I've had since I started biking 3 years ago, and it would have to be when I'm on a fully loaded bike. Not exactly in the middle of nowhere, but it's just a farm. There's no town anywhere near really, so I'm gonna have to try and fix it myself. I'm going to have a go at pumping the tyre up before I try and take it off, because I haven't got a stand for the bike, so it's going to be a problem. And I'm just wondering whether, because this has got that OKO sealant in it, should have sealed up. Even if it just stays up long enough to get me to a garage. So I've put 22 in it, which is the factory pressure for the road. See how long that holds up. I think I might try and head towards a garage. Problem is I've got to take the luggage off to get to my pump, so I'm going to put the pump somewhere where I can get to it, and hopefully if this stays up long enough for me to get to a garage, that's the way to do it, even if I have to stop and pump it up a couple of times. That's the tyre pumped up and the luggage back on, so I'm going to see now if I can get to the nearest garage. Well, I've literally just set off and the tyre is completely flat again. I think I was actually safer where I was, near that farm. Now I've just come out onto a main road. I don't want to be trying to fix a puncture here. I'll have to get across the road though. Yeah, the bike's all over the place. I'm going to have to pull onto this minor road at the side. Yeah, this tyre's completely flat. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just try going at walking pace with my hazards on, because it's a fairly rural area is this, and I don't think it's going to be any garages very close. In fact, I've taken the wrong turn, so it's rerouting me, which I haven't got time to do. I just panicked and got off the road. So I need to go to Honley, which is half an hour away. I'm not going to be able to ride for half an hour on a flat tyre. There's a gateway here. Yeah, I can't ride it. Get off the road. I've decided to use my RAC cover and report this. breakdown so that they can come out and at least get the wheel off for me, even if I need to use my inner tube. And I've done it all on the app, and now I've said it doesn't work on the app, I've got to call them, so that's a good start. Well, finally got the call answered by the RAC, gave them the details again, but they're going to send somebody out, but they can't fix a puncture. I mean, I've got a spare 21-inch tube with me. Really, I just need somebody to lift the bike up and get the tyre off, but they're going to recover me. I think this TET trip's just jinxed. I think I'm going to have to take the bike home, repair the puncture myself. I've got a spare 18-inch rear tube at home. I only repaired the front one, changed the front one yesterday, so I'll have to put another one in. I'll buy 2 more spares and try yet again a third time to do this trip. But what I do need is one of those, like a adjustable stick, like a crutch, to put under the other side from the side stand to hold the bike up to get the wheel off. It's a problem when you haven't got a centre stand getting a rear wheel out and back in, so I think that's got to go on my shopping list, one of those props, because if I was on the TET in Europe in this position, I would have to fix it. I'm only not trying to fix it because I don't want to make things worse. I'm actually not that far from home. I'm maybe an hour and a half by road, you know, by motorway. I'm in two minds. Part of me wants to fix it and carry on with the trip because that's what it's about. It's a learning curve. But the other half just says, just get the bike home, sort it out at home and try yet again, because it's just not working out right well. I've just checked on my phone on the time slot for the RAC, and it could be another 2 hours, up to 20 to 7. Well, if that's the case, and it's an hour and a half home, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know whether to try and have a go at doing it myself, and if I get it done, then I'll cancel the RAC. I've figured out that if I pull my bike close to this gate that I'm parked next to, I can tip the bike over against the gate, tie a strap onto it, and that'll hold the wheel off the ground. So that answers the question about how I'm going to get the wheel out. But it's just a question of then whether I can do the puncture. I suppose if I make a start and I get it done, then I can ring and cancel it. If I make a start and I can't do it, then I'll just wait for them. So it just means I'll probably have to put the wheel back in when they get here. But that's just one of those things, and I think I'll give it a go. I managed to get the wheel off, so that's a start. I'll see whether I can get the tyre off now. So I have managed to get the tyre off. There's nothing obvious. Puncture wise, I'll have a feel round inside and see whether I can find out what the problem is. Well, surprisingly, I've managed to get the tyre on and the 21-inch tube in. So I'm going to pump it up and see if it holds air, and if it does, I better cancel the RAC. Well, that's the tyre fixed and loaded back up again. It seems to be holding air, but I'm not having much luck getting through to the RAC. I'm just in a queue. I don't know whether to set off or whether to hang on, because if it goes down I'll need them, and I've already been waiting ages. If it doesn't go down, I'll need to cancel, but they're not answering the phone. It's a bit of a predicament. Well, I finally spoke to the RAC to cancel it, and it turned out they were sending somebody who can't recover motorbikes, and they were going to have to send for somebody else. Well, I've already been waiting about 2 hours and fixed it myself, so that was a kind of a waste of time. So I'm going to head home. I'm not going to risk going on with the wrong tube and no spare. I'll have to go home and put an 18-inch tube in and then try again. Just fingers crossed I haven't pinched it putting the tube in. It actually gets me home, otherwise I'll have to start this process all over again. So let's see. Let's hit the road.